Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Tasia Plus. Guys, today we're going to prepare some butternut squash. So this is a butternut squash. I just got it from the supermarket. So guys, stay with me. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment at the end of this video. So here I'm going to slice the butter squash into half because I don't need all of it. I'm gonna need like 1 cup of butter squash. You should always be careful when you're cutting the butternut squash because the shell is very hard. The skin is very hard, so you have to be very careful and use a sharp knife. If you can't find a butternut squash in your area, you can always use a pumpkin. So around this time there's a lot of pumpkins and butternut squash because Halloween is around the corner. So guys, I'm going to peel off the skin. Like I said, the skin is a bit hard. You have to be very careful. And I'll take off the seeds because I'm not going to use the seeds. So this is how it's going to look. This is what we need. I will peel the rest of butternut off camera. So I'm gonna slice them into small pieces because they're gonna go in a pot and we're gonna boil them. This is it, and this I'm going to wash it and get ready to go in a pot. As you can see now, it's going in the pot. So we need like a fair amount of water to boil it. This is all ready, guys, and here we are. I'm gonna pour back in the bowl and I'm gonna use the masher to mash it because we're looking for a very soft like puree. So we will use this to make our chapati, and I need the water because the water is gonna help me to make the dough. This is what we're looking for, guys, as you can see. We have our 4 cups of flour, plain flour. Now I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar because we're gonna eat this as breakfast with tea, or you can have it with coffee. But if we're gonna have this with stew, I'll be using salt instead. I'll make sure it's all nice and mixed. Now I'm gonna use 1.5 cups of butternut squash. I will mix it with a spoon because the butternut squash is still hot, and this is what I usually use. I usually use hot water if I'm making chapati, so it's okay to use a hot butternut squash. Now I'm using my clean hands to make a dough. Chapati dough is supposed to be soft. Our dough is ready. It's okay. It's supposed to be wet like this. So I'm gonna add some cooking oil, just 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm just doing eye measuring here, but it's not much. It's just 1 tablespoon of oil. Any type of oil is okay. Now I'm going to cover it with the film so the dough won't get dry. The chapati dough has to rest. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much for the new subscribers, and thank you so much for all returning subscribers. Guys, our dough is ready. Now I'm going to share this into small doughs ready to make chapati. This is the size I'm going to use. You can do bigger size, small size, medium, it depends. So I'm gonna try and make them equal. Here we are guys, so we got our chapati. We've got 7 chapati. The next process is to oil the chapati. So this is like how you make your normal chapati. It's only like I've just added butternut squash, that's it. So the next process for the chapati is to oil the dough, the small dough. The secret about the flour is helps the chapati to form some layers. So when you're oiling your chapati, it's best to add some flour on top so you can have layered chapati. I will show another one more. The process is done. We're gonna go to the next process, and the next process is to fry the chapati. So now we're going to cook the chapati. You can also allow this one to rest if you want, but if your flour is okay, your dough is fine, nice and soft, then that's fine. You can start cooking. Now I'm going to roll the chapati. This stage, the chapati is gonna go in the frying pan after rolling. I am trying to make a nice round, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen, but it doesn't matter. You can do any shape. We're gonna cook the chapati in a medium heat. It depends what type of a cooker you're using. So I'm using the electric one, so I'm gonna use medium heat. Make sure the chapati is dry at the bottom, and you can also tell from the top. If the top is dry, that means the bottom is also getting there. Now you can see the chapati is okay. Now we're gonna add some oil. So usually I start adding oil at the bottom. So now I'm adding the oil on top of the chapati, and then I'm gonna turn it to cook. Make sure both sides are okay, nice and cooked. Our first chapati is ready, guys. Now I'm gonna show you the second one, and then we're gonna carry on with the rest behind the camera. Yeah. If you see the chapati is rising like that, that means the chapati is gonna be nice and soft and layered. Guys, the chapatis are ready. You can see them here, guys. Guys, have you ever tried this type of chapati before? If you haven't, please try them. They are so nice. This is like my third time cooking this type of chapati. Then I said, let me just share the recipe with you guys. So this is a butternut squash chapati. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me to the end. Enjoy the chapati. Please, if you try this recipe, don't forget to leave a comment and tell me your experience. Guys, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. You can see the chapatis are nice and soft, and they're so unique. Let's say they are also healthy. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.